Hi, welcome. This is a brief lived experience of the healing smile and the six healing sounds. I'm going to be sitting on the ground. You're welcome to be on a chair, on a bed, also on the ground. Typically, we would do this upright, and if your spine isn't having it today, then please lie down. So we'll start with sense of bum, which is the part where you notice that you're in an environment on a surface. And this is a way to help connect the mind to the body. I always find myself rocking a little bit here. Maybe just check in. Maybe it's feeling a little tight. Maybe we have a little bit of butt pucker. Maybe we can let some of that relax just a little bit. Maybe not, but maybe. So coming into this sense of bum brings us into the attitude of contemplation so that we can make suggestions to our nervous system, offerings to our spirit without obligation. And over time, that'll turn into new patterns of awareness and response. So we start with the inner smile. And I just invite you into a gentle smile with the tip of your tongue on the ridge behind your upper teeth. For most of us, that's going to shift the breath to the nose. And if that's not working today, you're going to do what you need to be breathing comfortably. You might find that your eyes close. If they'd rather stay open, you can just gently focus them a little bit ahead of you on the ground so that you can keep your head up and your eyes out. If you're lying down, then you'll just change the orientation 90 degrees, kind of looking towards the wall in a way. So this inner smile, healing smile, is the way that we enter into the inner realm of Neijing, of inner alchemy, nervous system resonance. And I invite you to just drop your smile to your belly and to the space between belly button and spine, and all the way down to the ground. This is our earth inherent. This is what we connect to the planet. And this is also our connection to all of the other kingdoms, the animal kingdom, plant, minerals, fungi. And the second zone is the heart space. This is where we connect to each other. This is the land of ki, chi, life force energy. This is where we experience spoons or lack thereof. So just send our smile to that mid zone here. And then at the very top in the skull, in your brain, is a magical place called the Crystal Palace. It is the Merkaba of the mind. If it was a physical location, it would be right dab in the middle of your brain. And you just smile as though you know exactly where that Crystal Palace is. Maybe you notice some salivation happening. Salivation. So the first healing sound is for your lungs, and the entity, the shen of the lungs is Po. Po helps us with our lived experience of grief and courage. Your lungs are more to the back of your body. So if you just kind of want to smile on back, And imagine white, like cool white light or fluffy clouds. On the inhale, you're going to bring courage, gathering courage. And on the exhale, let go of grief with S. Maybe you bring your arms into it. Inhale, courage, smiling to the lungs. Exhale, grief with S. Gathering courage. This is just like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Guide the grief with S. And come back to center. Take a breath. The next sound is for your kidneys. And that's going to be on the back body as well, kind of in your low back. Perfectly fine to move and adjust. Kidneys are water. And this is the water of fight, flight, freeze, fawn, fold. It's all happening here. Call it the gate of life. So you can see I have my hands on my back. If your hands don't reach that way, you can smile back there. Maybe you're by a wall or something. You might be able to press back and just get a little feeling of solid. The sound is chew, and the emotions are shock and calm. So we're going to inhale calm and then exhale shock with a chew, a little bit of a contraction. Inhale shock, inhale calm. Yes. Exhale shock. It's okay. The Shen know what to do. Couple more. Gathering calm. That's like the calm, cool waters. Letting the waves wave. Take a breath. The next sound is for the liver. That's going to be on your right side. That is the passenger side of a car in the US. And if you're on the ground, I invite you to just bring the opposite hand to the ground. The sound is shh. This is the hun, the wood element, and anger and forgiveness. So we're going to gather forgiveness and shh, anger. Inhale, gather forgiveness. Exhale, shh. Gathering forgiveness. This is like gathering the wood. Shh. Those are the leaves leaving the trees. One more. Shh. Come on back up to center. And take a breath. Just a nice, easy breeze. Heart is next. The Shen for the heart is also named Shen. This is the fire element. This is our blood. This is our fevers. This is life. And this is also like the perpetual motion machine of the body is the heart. So the emotions associated are anger, pardon me, hatred, and love. And we're going to just move in the opposite way. So hands to the ground. This is the sound ha. So gathering love, guide the hate. Gathering love, guide the hate. Inhaling, we'll do a couple more. Almost like you just took your bra off at the end of the day. Last one. Come on up. And back to a nice, easy, breezy breath. The last sound is for your spleen, and that's to help our tum-tum. but also our immune system. And it's going to be a little bit of a pressure onto your torso underneath this rib. If that's really painful, because we have a big muscle here, our diaphragm, you can just bring your hands flat. The sound is, we're not trying to dig it out, we're just letting it go. Inhaling trust. Let go of worry. Earth elements. Inhale trust. Maybe you know that is faith. Worry on the exhale. Trust on the inhale. Worry on the exhale. And one more. Breathe in and out. You've got one more breath to do, and that is for the whole shebang. We call it the triple burner. So those three centers that we smile to, the fire of life and our inner child. The sound is he. And you're just going to be a kind, nice to the he. This means harmony. And now just let your breath be. Maybe start moving a little bit. And of all the Tantra and all the lands I have ever been introduced to by any living master, that sequence of events is the singular thing that has kept me alive over all the tragedies. Once it gets into your body, it becomes muscle memory. And also, it's been my experience that it's very helpful for the whole alexithymia, like what is a feeling and where is my feeling? Because I know I have a feeling, but maybe I don't, I just have a hard time like labeling the emotion. So now we have like a way to do that, that we don't have to scream, and the vibrations themselves and just moving the tongue and the mouth, that alone will start to relax and tone this. And this is where the vagus nerve leaves our brain. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.